Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Bloom Outdoors. So if you guys have followed the channel for a while, then you would know that this is my 2018 F-150. You would know a majority of the mods I've done to this thing. Sorry, I really haven't been making any videos lately. If you don't know, like if you don't follow my Instagram or anything, basically I sold my other truck, the 2012 F-150. I ended up selling that, so this truck is now my daily. So another reason too as to why I put these wheels and tires on, if you guys missed that video, basically it just would kick up so much stuff. You can even see just how dirty this thing is right now. Might not come out on camera that great, but I know the mirror's actually really dirty. Yeah, you can tell this thing just gets dirty even just with the stock wheels on. It is technically worse than it would be stock because these are 12.5s, so you still kind of do get a little bit of poke, like just barely any, but it's just enough apparently to still get the truck all dirty. But unfortunately that truck is no longer with us, so this is just the main vehicle on the channel. But back to this video now, I guess. If you guys know some of the things I've done, one of the things I've done kind of right from the start, I guess, would be these license plate lights. So if you guys know, these are aftermarket. I think this outside bezel piece was black on the stock ones, but then this was just a clear plastic, and then you just had a regular halogen bulb go in there. And so the ones I got, they have this smoked lens on it, and they're all LED. So hit the button here, show you guys what they look like so you can maybe tell. They're all LED, but if you can notice, only one of them is working, and it's that one. So pretty much what happened was 2 weeks ago or so, we had a huge snowstorm. But anyways, I had snow just covering the truck. Pretty much it all melted, got all over both of these lights. And then I noticed this one was only working about halfway. And then like a day later, only 2 of the LEDs in it were working. And then now none of them work, so I only have one license plate light. I don't know if you can get pulled over for that, I guess. I don't know if that's a primary or secondary offense, having a license plate light out. But anyways, before I do get pulled over, I wanted to go ahead and replace them. So I went on Amazon, I guess. That's where I originally bought them for. I'll leave a link down in the description for these ones. I actually bought the same exact ones because they're just super bright. Haven't had any issues with them until now. And I did look on the description or ad for it on Amazon, and it said they're waterproof, which I haven't had any issues with them in the rain, but they said do not submerge in water. So what I'm thinking what happened was all that snow just sat on top of it, just kind of soaked the inside of it, got it all super wet, killed all the LEDs in it. Anyways, went back on Amazon, bought the lights again. I think they're 35 bucks, something like that. I don't want to say 35 after shipping, maybe like 30 before, but got the new ones right here. Like I said, it's the exact same thing because I haven't had an issue with them until now. And by now, hopefully all the snow's done. We might still have a little bit, but I think for the most part it's done. Shouldn't have a huge pile of snow sitting back here like on a regular snowstorm or whatever when it would happen. Anyways though, just with this video, I'm gonna go ahead, swap these out, get the new ones put in. I'll probably trash this one, but keep this one as a backup in case I have another one go out for some reason, then I have an extra lying around. But just gonna go ahead, swap these out. Process shouldn't be too hard. There will be a link to the original video right up here on how to do it. So if you really wanna know how to swap them out, then go ahead and watch that video. I'm not really gonna show you guys since I already made a video over a year ago on how to originally do it. So if you wanna know how, click the video right up here. I'll also leave a link for it down in the description below. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and swap these out, make sure they work. And I guess this is kind of a long-term, I guess, review of it. I think it was just over a year ago. So I think if you live in like a warmer state or whatever, you know, California, something south where you aren't gonna get any snow or you're not gonna be submerging these license plate lights in water, you shouldn't have an issue. But unfortunately, with all the snow piling on top of it, I did not realize it would cause that issue. I guess if I would have known that, I would have totally scraped all the snow off so I didn't have anything sitting on there. But anyways, just go ahead, swap these out, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, I guess I can show you guys a quick little update. I'm under the truck here. took the connector off of here. As you can kind of tell, the connector is a little wet, and pretty much what happens is that butt end piece just sticks into here and then screws into the back. But pretty much what it looks like is there's a bunch of corrosion in there, and even looking up on that little connector that slides into there, it looks really nasty. There's a bunch of green crap on there. Looks like a bunch of corrosion, so I'm hoping that the actual connector right here is just fine. Might try and clean it out a little bit, but I hope that that's just fine, and when I get a new one plugged in, it'll work. Otherwise, might have to get a new actual like plug connector, an actual one of these, and swap that out. But I guess we will see what happens here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be too hard to just cut these two wires and wire it together. That would be pretty easy too. So I guess we'll see. I'll plug the new ones into this, see if they turn on. If not, I guess I'm just gonna straight up wire it to it, which should still pretty much be pretty easy. All right, guys, so like I pretty much just said, the issue seems to be is that this connector has a bunch of corrosion in it. If you guys can see that or not, but it's all that like green stuff in there. And it was all over the back of the connector of these lights. So these lights look like this, and it's just this part, like of what the back of a regular bulb looks like. And that plugs into right in there, and then this is supposed to be your watertight seal, and then this piece plugs into the back of that connector right there. So what I could do is cut this and just straight up wire it to there, but my thing with that is then if I ever have to change them again, or if I want to go back to stock or something like that, then I'm gonna have to cut that connection and then rewire it again and again, and whatever else would happen. But I really just don't want to do that. I kind of want to just get a new connector and plug that in. And so the thing is, I don't really know for sure, I guess, if it's that light that's a problem, but I plugged this light in to there and it would kind of work. It would flicker a little bit and then not work at all, because I think corrosion ended up getting on this then when it got in there. I wiped it all off, so it should be fine. But I think what I'm gonna do for now is just go ahead and tape all this up. Tape it up there and everything, tape off the connector off the back of the light, leave the old light in for now, try and find a new one of these connectors somewhere, try the internet, something, I don't know. Once I can find that, plug it in to the light that's in there and see if it works. If it works, then cool, I'll just keep these as a backup, I guess. Otherwise, if it still doesn't work, I'll end up replacing it with this one. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and find a new one of these connectors. Yeah, then I'll just go ahead and get back to you guys. Alrighty guys, so been a few days, maybe like 4 or 5 days or something. Got the correct parts, I believe, ordered. So as I last showed you guys, here was that connector that had all that corrosion or acid or whatever it was inside of it. 2 pins in the back like that, and it holds your bulb. I got 2 new ones right here ordered because it came in the set like that, like as in a pack of 2. Looks like the same thing in the back here, those 2 pins, and then on the front, same thing that holds your bulb. Looks like same size, looks like the right thing. It said that these were compatible with this truck, but I just wanted to make sure before I opened them, and it does look like they are the right thing. I'm gonna keep one just as a backup in case it decides to happen again, or if the other side goes out for some reason. But as of right now, the passenger side one is just fine. It's just the driver's side one that's messed up. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this out, and just get it plugged in to the connector that's back there. To start, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in, and then I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, but one of the wires in the back of the license plate light itself, when I tried to pull it out of this connector, one of the wires came off of like the connector that plugs in to the back of it. So I'll probably end up replacing, it's this one here that needs replaced. I might replace this one as well. I think I'm just gonna compare the two and see if that one is as bright as that one will be. And if it is, I'll just leave it. If it's not, I might just replace it and then just keep this one as a backup and then just trash that one since I kind of broke it taking it apart. So we're gonna throw this bad boy in and then get that new light put in. All right guys, so I thought I would show this to you real quick about what is going on. So that connector I put in that went into the back of this from the factory works just fine. It plugs in. I got a new light put in here, as you can see here. But I got a new light put in. The issue with it though ended up being is the plastic on the back of this light. They like made it too thin. And so when you put this connection on the back of it and try and twist it into the light, it'll twist in, but it's not thick enough. So the like rubber seal they have doesn't go, like, I don't know how to say it. It's just not tight onto the back of this. And so just at any point you can easily twist it on and off. It's not a tight connection. So basically what I did is twisted it on, got a whole bunch of electrical tape, wrapped it around this, hoping that now this will not twist off when it's not supposed to, I guess. If I have to get to it, I can just take all the tape off. But pretty much like this now, I can't twist this either way. So hopefully this thing will not come off. But hopefully that fixes our issue. So now we should just have to pop this thing back in here like that. This was the seal off the original one. I tried to see if 2 seals would fit, but that was too thick and just 1 seal wasn't thick enough. So as we can see there, that's what it looks like. And then when it's turned on, there we go. The light works again. I don't know how much you guys are really gonna be able to see. I can see like the white LEDs in it in person, but you can't really see it on camera. But it does look like they're the same brightness. You can kind of see from back here too. It looks like they are the same brightness, so I am not going to replace the other one that's here. I'm just gonna keep that other one as a backup. So pretty much now I have an extra light and an extra one of these connectors. So if that same side decides to go out again, I can try and redo it again, figure something else out to make a thicker, like waterproof seal for it. So yeah, that's if the same side goes out or if the other side decides to go out or something happens, I have some extras. But yeah, so I guess that's what you get when you order like $25 license plate lights, which I mean, even for license plate lights, I thought was kind of expensive. But when you try and change factory things, as someone who would not like modding your vehicle would say, that's what happens when you try and change factory things. It doesn't work. It doesn't go the way you plan it to. Oh, okay, well, shut up, old man. I don't care. But anyways, so that is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good now. Both sides, or like both lights for the license plate now work. Thankfully enough, I guess. Don't really know what else to say. If you guys have any questions, comments, or you have anything you would have done differently or think I should change about what I just did, drop a comment down below, let me know. But yeah, if you guys got any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comments. Other than that, thanks for watching another video of Bloom Outdoors. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.